As an anime boy on the internet, I have seen my fair share of people who decided to be yokais and kinda don't know what they base their lore off of. But that doesn't matter. You are here to understand what yokai really are, as it can be a confusing thing to understand. The reason it's so difficult to grasp what yokai means is because of the many English words that are meant to replace it. Some might think it means ghost, others might say spirit, and others say demon. But the truth of the matter is that yokai means all of these. It is an umbrella term that encompasses all the supernatural elements of Japanese folklore, even gods, or in Japanese, kami. The word yokai is split into two characters, yo meaning bewitching and kai meaning mystery. So it would translate to bewitching mystery. Yokai generally dwell in the contact zone between fact and fiction. It begins where language ends. That might seem a little confusing, but TLDR, it is meant to explain what cannot be explained. So let's say when the Mongols were trying to invade Japan and a storm wiped them out, well, that coincidence is now attributed to the work of Raijin and Fujin, the twin gods of storm and thunder. Hearing voices in the girls' bathroom one day, well, now you have Hanako-san, who is said to haunt the third floor and the third stall of every girl's bathroom in an elementary school. So let's look at some very popular yokai that are always used. First, we have kitsunes, probably the most popular of all the yokai. Kitsunes are the tricksters of the yokai culture. They're visualized as always creating illusions. When they possess people, it is called kitsunesuki. It is also said when a kitsune is nearby, you are able to see kitsunebis, which are depicted as strange lights of fire around the area where the kitsune is. Now, to be for real, it's gonna be hard, I mean very difficult to go over all branches of kitsunes. That's what a bitch would say. Number 1, Yao-no Kitsune. This is the 8-tailed fox, likely the most popular of all the kitsunes, likely because of a certain anime I still have not seen. The 8-tailed fox is unlike the other kitsunes, as it's more benevolent. Oji no Kitsune, or the foxes of Oji. The Oji Inari shrine, Inari being the god of foxes, is famous for all its kitsune folklore. These kitsunes are really not too different from other ones, but since it's an important landmark, I thought I'd mention it. Onji no Kitsune is a fox from Onji, who is famous for playing a prank of helping travelers, but then abandons them in the forest, which is a lot better pranks than those family YouTubers, to be honest. Ginkgo and Ginkgo are golden and silver foxes who have Dankini, the goddess or bodhisattva of feminine energy and fertility. Kokuko are black foxes who only show themselves during the era of a peaceful ruler. Byakko are white foxes who have multiple tails depending on their age. These are foxes that dedicate their entire existence to Inari. Then we have Zenko, which are not certain kitsunes, but is the name of their own society. These are good kitsunes who serve the gods, but there are different variations of them as they can be labeled through fur color, which are majority of the ones we have been already talking about. Tenko, which are heavenly foxes, Kinko, gold foxes, Ginkgo, silver foxes, Byakko, white foxes, and Kokuko, black foxes. Another ordering of these foxes is without fur color, which goes Tenko, heavenly foxes, Gukko, sky foxes, and Kiko, spirit foxes. The last kitsune here is Masaki Kitsune, who is a very powerful 9-tailed fox. Masaki is also referred to as a fox dragon, as her size was so large it resembled an entire dragon flying through the sky. Going on to the next yokai, there are then kappas, which literally means river kid. Kappa are sometimes depicted as cute in the media, but are generally vicious little shits. Now, the craziest part about the kappa is their end goal is to go inside your... and take out a mythical organ called Shirikodama. Now, the way to beat a kappa is to take it out of water, cause you will not be able to outrun it in the river. On the land, however, it is possible, in which outrunning the kappa, you then bow, which leads the kappa to bow to you. You then bow more, until the kappa bow so far that their dish on their head falls down. You've now successfully beaten the kappa, and in return, you have a best friend for life. Maybe the most popular yokai is the infamous Oni. Oni is usually translated as demon, which to be honest is a poor use of translation. All demons are creatures that have no human origin, unlike the Oni, which can have human origin. Although similar to the demon, Oni are inherently evil and want to cause harm on humanity. There are cases of stories of Oni being benevolent, but these are outliers. Onis come from humans that have done unspeakable acts, and once they die, they transform into this creature whose only purpose is to act under Lord Yama. It is said that people who are so evil transform into the ogre of the underworld before they even die. So, yokais, crazy, right? There are fairies in so many forms of them that really can't be combined into a single video that would not be 10 hours long. Yokai is a combination of supernatural beliefs and ethnic and indigenous groups of Japan. It is a combination of folklore and urban legend. Slender Men would be considered a yokai. So would the Wendigo, Mothman, and the Jersey Devil. All 4 of these are combinations of cultural creatures coming from religious backgrounds or just the day-to-day urban legend that is cultivated into a singular supernatural being. Thank you so much for staying till the end, and if you really enjoyed it, please leave a like and do all the other typical stuff. Follow me on Twitch too. Yeah!